1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey drummers, hope you're doing well. Shout out to superstar channel member Mark, who was working on this today, and we were discussing this, and shout out to everybody who learns the drums, because this is one of the big ones. This is about counting and developing the core skill. Now, I think all drummers should develop this skill. And people are going to say, well, I don't like to count. I just like to feel things. And that's cool. Huge core message of this channel and these videos over the years, and a conversation that I have with people just about every day. As far as I'm concerned, you don't have to choose between feeling the music and counting. You can count it and feel it, and that's great. When we play simple things on the drums, often just feeling it or playing it by ear, whatever you want to call it, is a great system. But if we play something simple, if a drum fill goes, do you need to count it? Well, you can kind of hear it and play it back, can't you? Great. Nice and straightforward. So playing by ear or feeling it, quote unquote, is a great system, and I love it. I've never knocked it for 1 second, but sometimes things get more complicated. Just an example, but sometimes we need to break things down. Sometimes just feeling it is difficult as things get more complicated. There's like a tipping point where feeling it is still a great idea, but it just gets harder. And those same drummers who said, oh, I only feel things, I just play by ear, at that point, when things get more complicated, they start saying, oh, it's difficult this, or it's confusing this, there's something weird about this, I can't get my head around it. And they typically, this is where this conversation often starts. They ask for help. I can't play this fill from this song. I can't feel it. This is where counting comes in. I've said it 100 times. I'll say it again. As far as I'm concerned, counting is your candle in the dark. It's the thing you lean into when things get complicated. When drummers are on stage throughout the gig, they're not going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's unbelievably useful when it's time to work things out. When you're in working out mode, counting is incredibly useful. It is not something you do instead of feeling it. You do it as well. If you've done that thing of breaking something down, counted it out, the repetitions then with a bit of counting can help you then get to the point where you can feel it. It becomes your second nature. So again, to repeat, I'm going to hammer this point because this is just comes back to me again and again and again in comments and messages I get in real life conversations. Drummers don't choose between feeling things and counting. Counting is a brilliant tool and complements feel. It's not the opposite of it or an alternative to it or anything like that. And what this is all about is actually the core skill of being able to count as you play. Oftentimes when you're learning something, and Mark today was working on Falling by Alicia Keys from grade 2. It's got a drum fill that goes like this. Nice little drum fill. And the thing with it is, we get this when you get to about grade 2 upwards, drum fills start starting on a different beat. So this drum fill doesn't start on beat 1, it starts on beat 2. So you're grooving along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the drum fill has to start on the 2. So you're going 1, 2, 3. Say it was coming up now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you have lessons, you'll find your drum teacher says to you a lot, oh, this begins on beat 2, or it comes in on the and of beat 2. And the thing that often lets people down, or the reason this is quite difficult, is even the people who say that they appreciate and they get the value of counting and where it fits in to the learning process, the thing that they most often haven't developed, which is so useful, is just the ability to count as you play, because what happens is they understand the value of it, but then when they start playing, they can't count. So this is what you need to do. You need to do your basic grooves and fills, right? Just jam. I'll do it in the straight eights feel. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to be able to do this. Like say 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Or whatever field you're playing in, like a shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or whatever feel you're playing in, the point is develop that skill, because that's the thing that, in my experience, I've been playing the drums for 30 years, teaching them for 15, 20, I guess 15 in all seriousness. And then this is the thing I've witnessed most often is even people who get the value of counting, see where that fits in that. And again, when you're breaking stuff down, working things out that you can't immediately just hear and feel and play back, the thing that lets them down the most is they aren't currently tracking where 1, 2, 3, 4 is. And so when they are trying to place something on a certain beat, it's very hard because you don't currently have that reference point of this is where I currently am in the music. In the basic version of almost every groove we play in the first few years of drumming, in like rock and pop styles, the bass drum is 1, the snare is 2, the bass drum is 3, the snare is 4. I'll play in a 16th note feel here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. That's always your reference. In the 16th note feel, the hi-hat is 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. You can count all that if you want. That might be useful at times. But the most important bit, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can start to say to yourself, whatever field you're playing in, all right, I'll jam here and I'll start playing some drum fills that start on a particular beat. So, for example, beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or a drum fill that starts on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Key skill. I can't stress this enough how valuable this is. This is dynamite. Play the drums, just do your basic grooves and fills, have a jam, but say the numbers and make sure you can keep clearly saying 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it in your head, even better, do it out loud. Make sure you've got that fluency. That is a necessary step for then doing that thing of saying, all right, I'm going to start my fill on beat 2, start my fill on beat 3, hit this push on the and of beat 4 or whatever. You need to establish that reference point in the first place and have the available brain space to then select, because that's the point. This then allows you to select where whatever the thing is that you're aiming for is happening. Shout out to Mark and anyone else. Have some fun with that. Any questions, give me a shout. Thanks for all the amazing support of this channel. People buying a coffee as well as becoming a channel member for a load of benefits. If that's of interest, check out the details below. Thanks a million. Cheers.